Hello, my name is Wilson Presley, and I want to talk to you about public speaking, specifically perception. Now, perception is a very easy thing to control once you learn how to control it. For instance, you think that you're actually looking at me right now, when in reality, this is all just a mirror. Perception in public speaking, exactly what is that? What do I mean by that? Well, in public speaking, there's usually a set of rules you are given, such as know your audience, know how to dress, and know your script, and there's a ton others. Now, all of those rules can fit under perception. Perception, by far, is the most important part of public speaking and is the most forgotten one. No one ever says, make sure you know how to control perception. Make sure you understand perception when you're giving a speech. That's never said. It's always, just a big long list. But perception covers all of those. What is perception? Well, perception is the state of being or process of being aware of something through the senses. So that literally means everything that you have ever heard, touched, felt, smelt, or tasted has just only been perceived. That means the whole world is just perception. You literally just only perceive stuff. That's all you do. But why is perception important in public speaking? Well, as I said, the whole world is perceived. So when you are up on the stage and you are giving a speech, you are being perceived by the audience the whole time. So you have the chance to give off a good or a bad perception to the audience. So you have to make sure that you give a good one. Another reason, as I said, is that all rules ever made in public speaking fit under the one rule of knowing how to control perception or knowing perception. So that's another reason. All rules fit into perception. Now, the most important reason of all is, on average, when you get up in front of a new audience you've never been in front of, and you give a speech, you have on average 7 seconds, only 7, to impress that audience or give a good or bad perception. Now, this isn't just public speaking, this is just normal life in general. When I walk into a room and I meet someone I've never met before, I have 7 seconds to give a good or a bad perception. And that pretty much will dictate how that person looks at me for the rest of their life. That is the most important reason why perception is important. You only have 7 seconds to give a good or a bad perception. Now, how do you control perception? Well, the best people at controlling perception are magicians. So I'm going to show you a little trick. Right here, I have 5 cards. You've got 5 seconds to pick one. Got it? Okay, now I'm going to take your card out. It's right here. I want you to focus on your card. Focus on it as hard as you can. Okay, now put the card down there. I have 4 cards here. Is your card gone? And that, my friends, is how you control perception. But how do you control perception? Well, the way you control perception is through stimuli. Now, stimuli, of course, is all 5 of the senses. Now, if you think about it, that's what I'm doing to you right now. I literally control everything that you see or that you hear. I control all of that. Now, the only options that you have is either you can watch or you cannot watch. Those are literally the only 2 options that you have. I control everything else. In a speech, you should always control all 5 of the stimuli. Now, in a video, the only senses that you pretty much can use is hearing and seeing. Now, in a speech, you don't want to just worry about those 2. It would be a really bad thing if you looked really good and you sounded really good, but you did not smell very well. It's not a good thing. You got to make sure that you control all 5. Okay, so to recap. Now, perception is the most important part of public speaking, and you must use it wisely. And to control it, you have to be able to control all of the stimuli, or either all of the 5 senses. Now, just a little bonus, it's very hard for people to be able to perceive multiple things. Now, for instance, you probably have noticed that my background changed, but how many times did it change? Most people would say 2, but actually it changed 3 times if you count the very first background I had with the mirror trick. And then also you may have noticed that I changed my shirt, but how many times did I change my shirt? Most people will say 3 when actually it was 4. You can go rewind the video and actually check out I did change my shirt 4 times. And then you may have noticed that I got a haircut. Now, if you got all of that, if you saw all of that, you are very good at being able to perceive multiple things at once. Now, you can't really use that in public speaking. That's just a little bonus tip. But thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see y'all this summer. Thank you.